What's up, guys? Marco Flores here in Earn the May. Checking out Dragon Ball Legends, their newest game from Bandai Namco. It's a mixture, as far as I've seen in like gameplay, like video and all that stuff. As far as I've seen, it's a mixture of like Tenkaichi Budokai and like the Kingdom Hearts card game. I think it was like for the Game Boy Advance. So it's a mixture of those two things, but it's their latest game. It's kind of actiony. It's kind of card based at the same time. So, yeah, it's a little bit of everything. So, yeah, Dragon Ball Legends is their newest game. It's pretty interesting to say the least. I'm recording this when I got, I guess, invited to the beta because it's very much incomplete. As you will see, there will be some things missing, and yeah, before the full release, and then hopefully it gets better from there. So I may need to fill in some sound effects, yeah, that's how bad it gets, because there are some scenes where scenes are playing, and there's like no sound, no hits, no fireball sounds, nothing. So I have to pretty much just fill in the blanks in this setting, so to speak. So yeah, here we go. So you see like what's going on. Broly, for whatever reason, is going up against Goku. I don't know what the specific reason is. I mean, other than the fact that Broly hates Goku because he was crying the entire damn time and he could not stand it. So here's the thing. So they're showing me the movements here, right? But I don't know how that comes into play once you get into the tutorial section, as you're gonna see here. So it's saying swipe from left to right or tap the sides of the screens, and then tap multiple times to be able to do punches and kicks, and then tap again to be able to do fireballs. Okay, they're showing us this stuff. Now here's where the cards come into play, and now we have like a key meter charge. So if you want to charge up your key, you hold down the screen as so, but it leaves you open for attacks. Now we're doing arts. So, okay, now we're doing fill in the attacks, and it uses basically a number of like key from your meter to be able to do those attacks. So now we're down to 40, and yeah, you used up all your cards. I'm like, okay, good, you got that part of the game. Watch your health, because they're gonna hit you even when you're charging. Of course, if you're very much new to Dragon Ball or like shonen manga, that's how it is basically. And so right now, I believe we're gonna get into like a introduction cutscene of what's going on. I don't know why they did not make it full screen, because it's all like on a landscape thing. So this is like if you think about like Dragon Ball Heroes, that game that's in the international, like in Japan, where it's super popular, and as a matter of fact, from this recording, there was the news that Dragon Ball, a new Dragon Ball anime is going to be coming out. Not so much sure if it's going to be exactly canon. We're trying to find confirmation if it's going to be canon, or if it's some sort of side thing, or if it's just like based on the Dragon Ball Heroes game. But there is a new anime going to be coming out, when we're trying to find out if it's related to Super. So you can see here some cool artwork, some cool scenes, just going against all the classic villains and classic characters that you know and love. It's pretty cool. I like what they show here. Yeah, I just wish it was much more of a full screen, because you're playing this game phone or mobile wise upwards, rather than on landscape sideways. Dragon Ball Legends, there probably maybe should be like some, I don't know if there was, but some cool like music just to go with the intro. Maybe I'll go back to like the old intro. There's like Rock the Dragon sort of thing. So now we're getting introductory story, and we see this new character. It was introduced like in the trailers, and you see this guy looking different, has the same tail, but has different like clothing. So maybe like a separate universe, maybe from the future. You don't know. Shallot. That's probably way off. Shallot is probably is the guy's name. Uh, Continuing on, going with the trend of naming your characters after vegetables, especially on the Saiyan side, right? And if you're not like briefs, trunks, Bulma, briefs were related. And then you can get some tips here as the game loads. There's a lot of like, as of right now, there's a lot of updating the game, installing files and um, just, just I guess getting this game up to speed. Gain key over time. So I believe you're slowly regaining. I guess they're telling you that you're slowly regaining key if you're not charging. Now we're going up against the Cyberman. And then there's your arts cards. One for attack, fireball, I think super move, and then like some sort of guard or health. Oh, okay. It's like status buff. There you go. And then now we're going to use the rest of our key to do the attacks. And then you use those cards in like consecutive like success. So as of right now, I'm not entirely sure if there are sound effects. Like I said, because this is like like beta, you have to like. There's no sounds which there should, especially as action packed as the action is going. You feel like you may need to fill in some sounds if you need to. If you guys want me, I'll fill in the sounds, I guess. Okay, there's an elemental track or graph there, and then some characters are towards a specific one, and then one elemental is stronger or weaker than the others, and this is what you're dealing with throughout the game. Arts cards, fireball, shoom 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 shoom. If you guys need me to, I'll do it. All right, finishing off some Cybermen. You got the clear. Getting the level up. So it's a little bit of like Dokkan Battle, a little bit of like Brave Frontier. You got like an original character here. And I was hoping that you were able to make your own character, but that's clearly not the case. We're all gonna be this shallot person. I gotta say though, he's pretty cool looking, straightforward. He doesn't have too much going on, but I do like the belt buckle and the tail helps that a bit as well. He looks kind of Colosseum-y. All right, we're going up against our next battle. Battle. And we're going up against Broly. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna throw that right in there. Maybe Shallot is from like Universe 6. Maybe, because we only got introduced to, who was that? See, I am forgetting names. Caulifla is one. Dang it. Sorry, guys. As much of a fan as I am, it is one of those things where you're trying to think of a thing and I'm recording on the spot, and of course I'm going to forget the names. But the Universe 6 Saiyans is what I was trying to say. Maybe he's like one of them, but he's pretty buff to be considered one of them. So, we'll see. So I believe they had the audio dialogue or audio sounds coming from here, but it's one thing for it to be in battle. Okay, now Goku's in the scene. Of course, Broly's gonna yell Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot. So now we're going up against Broly's. We the swipe to the side, flick to dodge. So I guess as the actions are happening, that's where you can do the swiping. But the question I'm having in my head right now is what is the difference between tapping the screen to attack and to use the cards to attack essentially. So that part is not very clear to me. And then I guess each character have abilities, specific abilities. So I guess I have a boost there. Then I can use the attack cards to, I guess, like enhance the attacks. And then with your team, you can switch people out. So now I get to switch out for Goku, and then he's able to take the damage. So it's kind of like damage absorption from one character to the other. Shallot doesn't like that. He's very much full-blooded Saiyan. So now we can use the super move, Ultimate Awaken Arts. So maybe we can do like a combination. We're just gonna go straight for it. Then you see like cool animation. Yeah, Kamehameha. I gotta do it. It's right. It's pre-registration beta, so I gotta do it. Catch the Dragon Balls. So okay, when you're using your cards, some of those cards are gonna have the Dragon Balls. So you use those cards, and then that's how you gather the Dragon Balls easily enough. There you go. There you go. Just for you guys, just the quality sound effects. Rising Rush. Okay. And then I choose a card to do, and I guess he needs to match that card, the opponent. And if they don't match, and then I guess you get the full effect. Yeah, okay, so oh, cool. Tag team move. Awesome. And yeah, you know the deal. Big damage. Clear. Okay. I guess this video makes it, depending if you're digging what I'm doing, better or much more cringy. It's like, oh, those sounds are not great, Marco. All right, so now we're moving on to the next cutscene. Shallot is like a shit talker. I appreciate that. He's talking the smack. Of course, because you're saying you talk smack. Like, I'm strong. Like, believe that. Roman Reigns sort of thing. Okay, you're just throwing fireballs. Trunks got hurt. I think Trunks died. I think this is what they're telling us. Trunks, like, just literally just died or something. Oh, then you get the to be continued. And then you move on to the next mission, I believe. But now we're getting to the main screen where we choose what we need to do throughout the game. Leveling up, switching in and out characters, that sort of deal. Yeah, Trunks died. That's hilarious. So now, yeah, Shallot gets mad. Your little vermin, Kakarot, yada yada yada. Also now, Goku like distracted Broly away. Now I'm going up against Cyberman again. Shallot doesn't like to take orders. He don't take orders from nobody. And then he gets saved by Yamcha and Krillin. So I would think at this point, Yamcha knows the deal and not to underestimate any sort of Cybermen. Where are these Cybermen coming from? I have no idea. All right, here we go. So now we're going up against the Cybermen, and we have the full usage of the screen. So I believe what did I do? Attack and then fireball. Do some damage, get some cards. So while you're playing, I guess while you're playing the waiting game, then that's when you can do the first stuff that we were introduced to. So now, got the KO. I think I need to go up against another one because they have a collective health meter on the top center, and then I have same thing for us on our team. So the gameplay is pretty interesting. I don't know if I would prefer having the cards there. I would have preferred having more like actiony, swiping, tapping multiple times sort of thing. And charging up the meter. Again, this is in real-time battle, so like charging will leave you open for sure in Dragon Ball world, of course. Now Yamcha is gonna come into play, and he took out the Cyberman. You got your revenge from getting exploded on. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Yamcha. Like, he's cool. He is cool. And if you ever play Dragon Ball FighterZ, I have yet to like physically play it myself, but he has style in that game, and I really appreciate it because they classify him as martial artist, and then like he has unique attacks and all that stuff. So he's cool in that sense, right? But his downfall is how much he thinks or he knows that like he's strong. So he's not trying as hard when it comes to compare to people like Krillin, who and Tien, and then Gohan and all that stuff. All the other characters, that maybe he thinks he can just like lay back or maybe not try as much. Because like in my personal opinion, when it comes to the Dragon Ball characters, when they were together against stronger people, they should have been training with those stronger people together. Or they should have been training all together. There's always the thing of like they're always separated. They're training on their own. They get stronger, sure, but they can get much stronger with the stronger people. Is what I'm trying to go towards. So why would you not train with Vegeta when Vegeta was when the time capsule, doing 300 times gravity or something, 500 times? Even though you couldn't handle it at first, just slowly chip away at it, and then eventually you'll be able to handle it. But Yamcha had like first taste of what gravity, like intense gravity training was, and he's like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. And then he fell by the wayside. But he's still cool in the sense that he's unique. He's very unique. Like it's direct and indirect attacks. And he has style is what I'm trying to go for. And if you play Dragon Ball FighterZ, like he is style. That's the thing in the fighting game community is like getting styled on, because you're getting hit by all these attacks where it's like slow setup, or it's like it's not as good, but you're getting hit by it, and so you're getting styled on. All right. So as I was explaining my filibuster my filibuster of Yamcha being he's all right. Oh, cool! I get a little sequence here. Frieza and Goku going at it. Again, no sounds. Yeah. You get the full deal. You get the full Marco sound quality experience. So here, it took a long while. I thought like the game froze or something, but you get to unlock something. And hopefully we get to see that unlock pretty soon, because it's taking a good while. Like I guess it was having to load is the thing. So I got Goku, and I believe a number of Goku. Maybe you need that to be able to like level them up to the next stage. So that's it for Dragon Ball Legends, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys.